Hello, hello, welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika here at Leap Taken. I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. Oh, I'm being silly. It's coffee time. So I'm recording this early in the morning. I got my favorite Central Perk cup because, I'm about that Friends life. Yes, I like Friends. Yes, if you are black and you're like, oh, what about Living Single? Why you don't get like this about Living Single? I did watch Living Single, but they don't have merch like that. All right, so it is what it is, and I genuinely enjoy this show. I love this show. I love watching it, and it's in rotation. So there you go. Anyway, this is my witchy planning video, and it's time to plan for the week. So let me get to it. Put my cup down. So we got a couple different things we're gonna do. I got a stencil, and we're planning for Thanksgiving week, so that should be fun. As you know, I franken plan, so I have different. I have different things in my planner. So this is a section I'm working with where I just like having this information available to me for Hecate, so that's why that's here. There you go. But let's get to the month in question. Here we go. Brand new clean week to get started with. So I'm just going to move. So we're going to be using the stencil, this washi, this sticker book. We're going to put some odds and ends. I've already been through this in my catch-all planner, but I got some of these cute little die cut sticker thingies. So we're going to stick some of these on as well. These are so cute. I think I showed these last week. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to use them because it's the week. It's Thanksgiving week. So let me just go ahead and get everything laid down first. We'll start with the washi. And let's get to it. So let me tell you, I am back in full steam ahead. I had a live on Saturday. I don't know if you're watching this, if you had an opportunity to see it. Oh, this washi's going to upset me. I didn't even put any new nails on yet. I've done everything but nails. But anyway. Now I had this lot. I went live here on YouTube on Saturday. Not many people were there. That's okay. I haven't been live. I didn't realize it's been actually quite a while since I've been on live. But guess what? When you get back on, it felt right. It felt natural. It felt good. I forgot. Like sometimes when I'm doing that, I forget that I'm actually live. Like I think, oh, I can, just stop recording and do over. Like I forget. So I'm likely to say just off topic and crazy things. So I have to be very careful. But you are, trust me, getting very authentic me when I go live because I just kind of, I don't know, I forget. It's just me and the camera. Unless somebody says something to kind of stop me, I will just keep going. But that's my thing. So I just want to just kind of put something about gratitude. So I'm going to go to my handy dandy pencil case here. And I'm going to get out a color that I think might suit. I think I'm going to go with this one. I don't know what that is. All right. So let's do this. So I'm going to start off with like grateful because I think that is really, I like the idea of having that. So Thanksgiving is actually on Thursday. I'm trying to decide if I want to go this way or across. I think I kind of want to go up like this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to go up and just kind of have it go up. Yeah. So the wonderful thing about Happy Planner is you could just pop the pages out when you want to do stuff like what I'm doing and the rings are getting in your way. So if you're not already on the Happy Planner, maybe I'll put it at the bottom. Yeah, because I like it with this washi, and it's easier to work with because I could just use the line, the border. I'm just working it through as I talk to you guys. No worries. So, yep, this is pretty simple. I don't know. I've had a stencil thing before for letters. I know I did. I felt like I had it a long time ago. I just don't remember where I put it. But I'm so happy I found it again because this is fun. I like using this. I like I mean, you know, I don't overuse it in my planner, but for other things, I like the way it looks. Like, isn't that cool? I don't know. It's something about it, the neatness of it. It's cute. I like it a lot. But yeah, I feel so energized. Really taking advantage of that moon's and the full moon's energy and just like riding it until literally the wheels fall off. And guess what? I'm the better for it. Oh, this is looking real interesting the way that's up like that. But maybe that's kind of cute. Oh, maybe it's cute. We shall see. I kind of like it bunched up like that. It looks, I don't know, it looks cute. I don't know. We're going to do this together. See how it comes out. So yesterday I was saying on the live, I had to go to the store to get more Christmas decorations for outside and for some stuff in the inside as well, which I did, by the way. I cannot believe I hung lights up, like, you know, those little hanging snowflake lights. I hung some of those up. Let me tell you something. I thought, I am not really fond of heights, even if it's just a couple steps on the ladder. It wasn't high. It's not that high, but it felt ridiculously high. And you know, let me tell you, I felt like I wanted someone to clap afterwards when I got off the ladder. I wanted someone to say, you know what? That was awesome. Like, it felt like I did something, I don't know, big, important by doing it, because it wasn't just one thing. I had to put some nails up to hold it and then, you know, come back up and put the actual lights up. Then I did it wrong, so I had to fix it. So it was like, you know what? Somebody needs to give me something, like clap or something. Give me a treat. I don't know. It felt like such a big deal to be able to do that. But on a serious note, for myself, I just said, you know what? Look at you. You know, you didn't even, before, if someone would have asked, would you do that? And I would say, no, I would pay somebody, or, you know, just basically have somebody else do it for me. And fortunately, I haven't had to, well, fortunately and unfortunately, I haven't had to do this sort of stuff. But you know what? Sometimes it is good to prove to yourself that you can do hard things, and you have the, not just the ability, but like, you can actually see it through. Because I could have started it and just said, you know what, this is too scary. Let me get off this ladder and stop. Because it did feel scary. I felt a little woozy up there for a second. Mind you, it is a peaceful suburban neighborhood. Nothing is really happening. This is all in my head. Like, the panic, the craziness is all going on in my mind. But, you know, it feels like, you know, there's a war going on or something. I don't know. I was freaking out yesterday on that ladder for every time. And I was just telling myself, not just you can do it. I'm taking a sip of coffee now. But not just, hey, Mika, you know, like, Mika, you could do this. It was more like, you're going to do it. Like, I got tough with myself. You're going to do this. You're going to get through this. You got this. You know, I'm like pep talking the hell out of myself up there. It's like, people do this all the time. This is not hard. You just put the nail in here. Let me tell you, it was not just, because think about it. I was using these little nails. In order to do that, I had to reach both hands up. One to, you know, use the hammer to nail, and the other one to hold it. So that means I'm standing on the ladder and I'm not holding on to something. That was where the fear came in. That's where it got really scary for me, if I'm being honest. But guess what? All that, it's up. I did it. And I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I really accomplished something when I did that. And I needed that win. And Christmas lights, hanging up Christmas decorations was like the win that I didn't know I needed. I felt so proud afterwards. Like legit proud of myself. And, you know, I just was like, it was just proof that I can do it. and it being whatever it is that I want to do. You know, all these affirmations I say, all this, the grounding spell work and the rituals and, you know, all the positive things that are part of my witchcraft, it culminated into a very real life moment where it's like, oh, you're really doing this. Like, you really are doing this. And, you know, you're not going to stop. You know, I hung this stuff up and I didn't stop. Like, I kept going. Look at this. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. So where am I going with all this? Speaking of gratitude, I am grateful that I was able to be able to do it, and that I could dig, dig deep within myself, you know, and actually do these things. I didn't need to call someone or not that it's anything wrong with reaching out to people. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I think sometimes it's good when, you know, you give yourself a pep talk, you rely on yourself. You don't have to call somebody, you know, to get you through a moment. There's something very satisfying and I don't know, it just feels like a huge accomplishment when you can do that for yourself. You know, when you can walk yourself through something. You don't have to have someone else walk you through this moment. And, you know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with reaching out, but for me, that was a big deal to get up on that ladder as much as I was, to the point that I felt low-key a little lightheaded because I know it was just my anxiety and nerves. The wind was not blowing that hard. It just wasn't that serious, but it felt like life or death in that moment. But I did it. I did it. The lights are up and they're cute. And to be perfectly honest with you, I probably won't actually take them down. I'll get somebody else to do it for me. Listen, I accomplished putting them up. Nobody said anything about taking them down. That's not fair. That's asking too much at this point, you know. That was sort of my like shining moment for the weekend. So this is the turkey that I'm gonna put down. And I think I'm just gonna maybe I shouldn't have put that there. We'll put it here. I just need a turkey somewhere on here just to symbolize it. More about that. I'm not actually celebrating Thanksgiving in this year. And what I mean I'm not celebrating, I'm gonna watch. Let me be clear. I'm not doing a traditional Thanksgiving this year. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not doing that. I think I want to put this like right here. I'm not doing it. I'm not having all those fixins, the turkey and the people and all that other stuff. I'm not doing that this year. It's not because of like COVID or anything like that. A couple different things. One, for the first time ever, I like seriously thought it, like I've always thought about what it means to celebrate Thanksgiving and all that sort of stuff. Like historically speaking, I've always known it. I've always thought about it. However, this year with all the events in the world, it's just, what the kids say, it just hits different. It just hits a little different this year. And I just kind of feel like I'm just looking for some stickers to put on here. I like the cutesy design in the same way. I know people who were Jewish and they look at Christmas lights and they say, oh, that's pretty. They don't like hate Christmas. Y'all know that, right? Just because people don't celebrate it for religious reasons doesn't mean they hate the holiday. I think that has to be said because I know some older folk, in my life who don't get that. They think that they hate it. They can have an appreciation for the pretty lights and all that sort of stuff. But no, they don't actually partake in celebrating it, not as a Christian holiday. Well, in the same way, I can respect that people have, love to spend that time with family and catching up and enjoying a day off. I can appreciate that. And I like the cute little stickers that come with it. And, I can appreciate that. But when it comes to the actual holiday, no, I won't be actually partaking in, having the Thanksgiving meal and saying what I'm grateful and thankful for. I'm taking the overall revised, remixed energy of this concept of being grateful and thankful. I am taking that, and that's what you see here in my planner, and that's kind of just my focus. I mean, it always is, but that's my focus for the week. But that's about it. I won't be actually doing the normal Thanksgiving Day things. I'm not slaving over a hot stove, and I'm not wanting to go to anybody's anything where they are doing that, because to me that would be partaking in the holiday, and I'm just not trying to do all that this year. It just doesn't, I don't know, it's like I'm very new normal right now, and my new normal is I'm not doing that. So yeah, there's that. So I like to celebrate the season of thanks, because overall, again, I like what we're aspiring to, our new age ways of doing this Thanksgiving thing. However, I don't know. It's hard for me to ignore some of the stuff that's going on. This last week, and if you are in a safe place for witches, my Discord channel, I put, oh, green is perfect. I posted like this funny GIF where, the person is like, I don't get it. It's crazy. I don't get it. Like, that's how I've been feeling about the events leading up to Thanksgiving week. Like, seriously, it's just been the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, the baby, Danny Lay, whatever her name is. Like, that's the Vanderbilt ex-football player who threw a human across, a woman, a girl, he threw a person across the room. Like, that freaked me out. I watched that video a few times. I don't know why, but I did. And it just, just for the record, I've never experienced that. Gratefully, I'm so grateful that I've never been thrown across the room. Unfortunately, I've been in situations where I felt threatened. I felt unsafe. I've been pushed before, like over the years, like dating like men, things like that. That has happened to me. And, in those moments, you just don't know if it's going to escalate to the point where you're being thrown into a TV and it falls on you and he comes back and punches you. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's not just crazy, it's like horrific. And the little baby was there, his baby was in the room the whole time crying. And I swear, if you saw this video, and if you haven't, don't, I'm not telling you to go like watch this, but if you did see this, that he went, at one point, it looks like he was reaching to go get like, a blanket or something. I don't know what his intention was, but I thought he was going to go grab that baby. My heart stopped for a moment when I'm watching that, because I was like, I don't know if I'll be the same if this man hurts that baby. It's not okay that he hurt the woman. My heart was already breaking for her, but the baby, I think if you grab the child, I don't, ooh. So from my understanding, he's in custody now. He is in custody. Supposedly his family, at least it was believed that maybe his family was hiding him, which is, let me tell you something. If we're family and that you've done something like that, I'm not gonna help you. You're on your own. You will suffer and deal with, what you've done. Like, there's no way in hell I'm helping you. That is just like, that was scary. It was terrifying to watch. And, when I think about just like, I don't watch the news anymore. And I used to watch CNN all the time. I do not watch the news. I don't participate in that. I get my news. I do. I still can, I understand what's going on in the world, obviously, and not just like as it relates to entertainment and sensationalized things, although that is the news now, just sensationalism. But when it comes to, what's on my hand? When it comes to Biden and, the things he said about Kyle Rittenhouse and him trusting the jury. Like, I got all that from not even having to watch the news, and I was disgusted with him. I'm just disgusted altogether. And I feel like legit, there is no other place to go in the world where I'm just going to be left alone from all of this. You can't ignore the world. If you haven't watched Wheel of Time yet, which I know I'm all over the place, but stay with me a little bit. If the Wheel of Time, that just came out on Amazon Prime, and there was a line, I'm not going to give anything away, but someone said to some of the characters, you've been, in this place for, I'm paraphrasing, you've been in this place for so long where you've basically been ignoring what's been happening, in the rest of the world, and you can't do that any longer. And I feel like sometimes we get this idea, even within witchcraft and their spirituality, we kind of go into these other planes of existence and we want to, kind of separate ourselves. But the reality of it is, you can only stay there for so long. You will eventually have to deal with what's happening in the world. So what do you do about that? Well, get some stickers, put them in your planner, get your cute stencil out, your pretty washi, and you make a pretty picture for you to look at and you to kind of enjoy just for you. And you make a executive decision on how you'll move forward. So this is how I'm moving forward. I'm not doing a traditional Thanksgiving because it's hard for me to ignore the realities of the world and historically speaking and how we got here. And I'm okay for the remixed version of Thanksgiving that a lot of us are doing, because that's what we're basically doing. We're ignoring the other piece of it. I'm okay with that. Kudos to you. I'm not like coming for anybody, but for me, I don't want to do it anymore. And maybe call it age, getting older. I don't know. I can't. And the recent events have just reminded me of why I can't do this anymore, because all those events made me think of was violence. Hello, violence, just not respecting people and not being truly genuine and kind to people and sincere and, I don't know, compassionate. They have something you want and you took it. That's the end of it. Anyway, yeah, I'm on another note with that, but I want to end this on a positive manner. So my takeaways for the week, my focus for the week is just gratitude. There's no turkey that's going to be slaughtered for me. Abundance is mine, and I am very grateful. And that's it. So thanks for watching. I am Mika. This is Leap Take. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share. And as always, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.